Our team name is Anonymous and we will talk about hacking. There are various definitions one can get to know about hackers. The term hacker was used in the early 1990s and it was to describe someone who could be a great programmer and had the ability to solve complex problems. Now, the definition of the hacker changed from time to time as it started to gain a negative vibe by the media. The media started to refer to this hacker as someone who finds loopholes and tries to gain access into the system to steal information that could be important for the victims. This was the picture created by the media to only show the negative aspect, but they didn't show the positive aspect. The positive aspect was someone who was exposing the vulnerabilities found in the system and protecting organizations and multiple users. In short, we can define a hacker as someone who is able to be creative, solve problems that can be complex, and more. Due to this reason, the term has been broken into three different categories.
Types of hackers. If you watch the news and keep up with technology, you know what a hacker is. But you may not realize hackers fall into different categories known as black hat, white hat, and gray hat. Number one is black hat. Black hat hackers hack the system illegally to steal money or to achieve their own illegal goals. They find banks or other companies with weak security and steal money or credit card information. They can also modify or destroy the data as well. Number two is white hat. White hat hackers use the same technique used by black hat hackers. They also hack the system, but they can only hack the systems that they have permission to hack. They focus on security and protecting information technology systems. Number three, gray hat. Gray hat hackers can hack any system even if they don't have permission to test, but they will never steal money or damage the system. In most cases, they tell the administrator of that system. Gray hat are also illegal because they test the security that they don't have permission to test.
Vladimir Levin hacked Citibank in what is seen by many as one of the first high-profile instances of financially motivated hacking. Russian crime ringleader Vladimir Levin managed to gain access to accounts located in the Citibank network and stole millions of dollars in 1995, working as a part of a larger crime group and using a computer based in London. Levin was able to get a list of customer codes and passwords that allowed him to log in many times over a several-week period and transfer money into accounts controlled by the crime organization. Officials said Levin managed to transfer 3.7 million illegally. Penetration differs according to its objective, and here are some of the objectives of penetration. Privacy violation. Intrusions aimed at knowing personal information such as email, passwords, etc. Impersonation, where a hacker steals a person's personal information or impersonates him. Copyright infringement. This includes stealing copyrighted files such as ebook and various files. Money theft. This type includes unauthorized access to banking, computer networks, and unauthorized transfer of money. Server attack. Hacking attacks aimed at stopping some servers from working. Spreading viruses. It's a popular type in which hackers sabotage systems through viruses. Ransom. Hackers steal or encrypt important information and demand a financial ransom for its retrieval.
How to protect yourself from hackers. Don't access personal or financial data with public Wi-Fi. This may seem like a no-brainer, but you will be surprised how many people check their bank accounts or make purchases with a credit card while using public Wi-Fi. It's best to do this thing on a secure connection. Turn off anything you don't need. Hackers can use certain feature on your phone to get at your information, location, or connection. So instead of keeping your GPS, wireless connection, and geo-tracking on all the time, just turn them on when you need them. Choose your apps wisely. Only download apps from trustworthy sources that have established a good reputation, and make sure you update your software and apps regularly and get rid of old accounts and apps you don't use. Use password, code, or encryption. Make sure your your password are at least 8 characters long with a mix of upper and lower case, and include number or other characters, and never use the autocomplete feature for passwords. You can use the storage encryption feature on your phone to protect your private. Be skeptical about link and attachment. If you were not sure about the source, don't use the link or open the attachment. Trust or yes. Make sure your data is secure. If your mobile device is stolen or lost, you can set up your device to lock itself after a preset number or failed login attempts. To conclude, hacking is a good computing skill that can be used for good or bad intentions. There is a reason to do the hack. There are ways to prevent it.